I'm here today with Mr. Sean Merfeld of Venture Commercial Realty Partners. Sean, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, man. The reason that we are on this chat today is to discover a bit more about you and your business. So if you could tell me, what is Venture Commercial and what do y'all do?
We are a commercial real estate brokerage located here in Atlanta, servicing all of Georgia and North Carolina. Primarily what we do is represent property owners in the sale of their property, whether that be an investment property, a development property, a fixer-upper, just trying to put buyers and sellers together and make it work for everybody.
All right, right on, right on. And so how long have you been doing this?
So I've actually been licensed now for about 5 years. I have been working in real estate for roughly 10 or so. Before I got into real estate, I was in the finance world. And through that, I started doing some real estate investing myself and some timberland, some rental houses, that kind of thing. And it was a nice transition once I got into brokerage that, I kind of had a good basis of what was going on in the market and helped me parlay that into the brokerage side now.
Okay, right on. So you've been doing it, you've been making your bones since way back when and kind of got into this. So it's good that you have that experience. So you've got 5 years here. I'm sure you've met a lot of people, made a lot of people happy. Do you have any customer service stories that you'd like to share with the rest of us?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that we like to do is work with, developers or owners of development land to help position it in a way that would s- look nicer on the market to a potential buyer. We had a piece of property down in Southwest Atlanta, actually, that was actually zoned commercial, but through some work with our client was actually able to get it approved for a residential use. And once it was approved for that residential use, the offers came flying in because it was already basically a job put together that someone just had to go to the city and say, this is what I want to work with. And it helped speed up the process for our client and help get him actually more money than he originally thought. When we took over the listing and started helping him out, it was actually asking a lesser price. And we advised him to raise that price based on what we knew and what we could make happen. And within about 3 months, we had it sold and we're on to the next one.
That's awesome, man. Good work, good work. Excellent.
Appreciate it.
So before we wrap it up, I got a couple more for you. So what would you say separates your company from your competition?
So I say there's a few main key points that separate us. One is that we have experience in numbers. My business partner was a development specialist back in the day before he got into brokerage. Me coming from a finance world, I can crunch numbers all day. So when we put that together, it helps us analyze a property. If you have a retail property, an apartment property that, we really need to break down the numbers and see what it is actually worth and what it's actually doing. That's where we excel. And also, a lot of groups nowadays are brokerages specifically are big conglomerates. It's Marcus and Millichap with 200 people. It's JLL with 500 people. We're a smaller firm. When you call the number, you're going to call me. I'm going to answer you, and I'm going to give you a call back quickly. And that personalized experience, I think, is what helps us set apart from all the rest of the competition here.
Right on, man. All right, well, Sean, our time's about up. I gotta let you go, but before I do, if you could let us know one more time who you are, name of the company, and what's the best way to reach you.
Sean Merfeld, Venture Commercial Realty Partners. Best way to reach me is on my cell phone. You can either call or text at 404-819-0663. And I don't necessarily have any normal business hours, so if you need to reach me at midnight, feel free to reach out. I'll be here.
All right on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sean Merfeld, Venture. It was really great speaking with you, and look forward to seeing you at the next meeting. All right, bud?
Thanks for your time, Dan. I appreciate it.
All right, be well.